Welcome into the 5-Star News, everybody. I'm Jameson Shook, filling in for Dylan Bryan, and we're going to get you started off with What's Up Heritage with another fill-in from Cole Price, filling in for Cole Denton. Take it away, Cole.
Happy Friday, Generals, and welcome back to What's Up Heritage. I'm Cole Price, filling in for Cole Denton today, who's starring in our musical production, Into the Woods. And just a quick reminder, Heritage High School is proudly presenting that this week from April 27th through May 1st. There's only going to be a few shows left, so if you want to go see it, you better act quickly. The Jefferson's Memorial Golf Tournament will be held on May 24th. The format is a 4-man scramble select shot. The entry deadline is May 17th or until all 20 teams have been registered. And finally, time really does fly, doesn't it, seniors? The graduation commencement ceremony for Heritage High School will be Thursday, May 20th at 7:45 right here at Jefferson's Field. If you'd like to purchase a DVD of the commencement, contact Flickos or see the school website for more information. And now on to your weather forecast. On Saturday, you'll have a low of 51, a high of 74 with a 13% chance of rain. On Sunday, you'll have a low of 57, a high of 80 with a 21% chance of rain. On Monday, you'll have a low of 61, a high of 80 with a 24% chance of rain. On Tuesday, you'll have a 63 low, 84 high with a 24% chance of rain. On Wednesday, you'll have a 56 low and 82 high with a 24% chance of rain. On Thursday, you'll have a 55 low and 81 high with a 24% chance of rain. And then on Friday, you'll have a 56 low and 81 high with a 24% chance of rain. And now on to your next segment.
To the news now, and as all of you have probably heard, our athletic teams are dominating in their state playoffs. Our literary team also had a great run in state as well. Coach Troball works hard with the group, and hard work pays off, as they finished runner-up last weekend. Here's Jacob Hawkins and Tanner Reedy with more on the report.
The literary team went to Buford High School for the state literary competition. And so for state literary competition, if you win your event at the region competition, which was held about a month ago, then you get to go to state and compete. And each of the 8 region winners come. So you're competing against each of the best from the regions. At the state tournament, we took 6 events. We placed in 5. We had Stephen Scott place 4th in domestic extemporaneous speaking. Faith Horton got 2nd in humorous interpretation, and then Elias Gentry 2nd in boys solo, and Mallory Morris, Avery Frost, and Anna Rowan were 2nd in trio, and then Faith Horton and Jesse Turner were state champions in duo interpretation. And so then it's like track in that you get 7 points for first place, or you get points for each place. And so it literally 7 points for first, 5 for second, and so on. And so we earned enough points to finish 2nd in the team competition.
So basically, literary is just this big competition, right? And so there's different regions across the state, and all these different regions have their own competitions. And so the best from those regions go on to the state level. So it's all just top-tier performers, right? And so all of the people that went to the state literary competition have scored first place in their region. And so they move on, and you compete with the different people from across the state. It's a whole lot of fun, very competitive, very, very competitive. And it's just a great time where you go and perform, and you do what you love.
Okay, so me, Mallory, and Avery went to literary this weekend, and it was actually really fun. We sang 2 songs in front of like a mini audience and judges, and it was a little disappointing that we got 2nd place, but it was also really fun, and I'm proud of us for all of our hard work.
Congrats to everyone involved. Now let's talk career tech. And we have a few programs here at Heritage that fall under that category. One is Officer Crane's public safety class, and they were visited by some guests from the Catoosa County Sheriff's Department who taught them a few things. One was how to conduct a professional traffic stop. Here's 5-Star News reporters Lindsay Davies, Ben Dineski, and Casey Capote with more on the story.
Okay, so the public safety class is going to be conducting some traffic stops this week. Our first and second level classes are going to be doing basic traffic stops and felony traffic stops. We've got some guest instructors this week. Deputy Marcus with Catoosa County Sheriff's Office is going to help us out. He's going to let us utilize some of his expertise in traffic stops and also just his patrol vehicle and things like that. And then the Department of Community Supervision is going to come by tomorrow, and they're going to bring us another vehicle to use, an unmarked vehicle to practice both the felony and traffic stops. And they're also bringing some guest instructors. So we're going to get some state-level instruction on how to stop cars, how to do it safely, and just how to interact with the public and just conduct professional law enforcement traffic stops.
For the past week or so, in Officer Crane's second level of public safety, we've been practicing unknown risk traffic stops, which can include anywhere from felony charges during a traffic stop to stolen vehicles or anything that could be of an unknown risk to an officer. We had a chief and another officer from a neighboring county come and help us and direct us into what we should do during these traffic stops.
It was a really cool experience doing public safety level 2. We got to work with a bunch of cars. We got to handcuff people. I got to point guns at people. It was really fun. I got to be a bad guy a few times. So it was fun that Crane brought the guys out to help us learn about the traffic stops and felony traffic stops.
Now that looked pretty cool. And did you happen to catch the Into the Woods play this week? Well, I did. And you can tell that a lot of hard work was put in by the staff and the performers. What did other students and staff here at the school think? Here's 5 Star News reporters Lindsey Rogers and Cannon Stafford with the report.
Yeah, Into the Woods was pretty fun. It was the last play I got to watch for my senior year. So it's fun to see all those people sing. It's a good thing to get out of class. At home, I sing the songs and stuff in my bathroom and stuff. So really catchy and stuff, so they did a good job with that. And it was really weird when Faith Horton kissed that guy, but, I guess it's part of the play. But, yeah, it's worth the $3, so.
Yeah, so I paid $3 for the Into the Woods play. If I'm being honest, I'm not really much of a play guy, so it was pretty boring for me. But, I got to get out of class and everything. I thought they did a good job.
So I watched the Into the Woods play. It was very long. It was okay. I didn't really get it because I've never watched the movie. But I'm sure if I got it, it'd be very good.
Great job, everyone. And now let's get to a commercial break here on today's show. But stick around because we have a jam-packed sports segment coming up next, with baseball advancing to the Sweet 16, our girls tennis team making history by advancing to the Final Four, and our girls soccer team shutting out Madison County to go to the Sweet 16. We have highlights of all of that, plus sports trivia, next.
Guys, I love jamming with y'all, but I have so much stuff in my car. Probably need to throw out something.
Bruh, there's all kinds of shorts back here with dirty stains in the back, and it's grossing me out.
I know, bro. I'm sorry.
Yes, bro. There's plates all back here, dude. It's so embarrassing.
Dude, are you okay?
What happened?
He hit me with a bottle.
He didn't mean to.
Go throw it away or you'll get a ticket.
Welcome into sports, everyone. I'm Jameson Shook. He's Tate Thomas. We're going to start off with baseball.
That's right, and our boys had to play Stevenson in the first round of the state tourney.
That's right, and our boys also put up a total combined 25 runs across 2 games against Stevenson. I think you know the result by now. Here's Kate Canary and Grayson Ward with the recap.
Yeah, to recap our first round playoff series yesterday with Stevenson, really proud of our guys. we knew a lot about them going in, and pretty much what we had heard about them came true in the very first inning. We knew that they were dangerous offensively, could be, and they jumped all over us in the first inning. Zach Barrett struggled a little bit with the first few batters of the inning, and then they got some guys on base, and then they proceeded to hit the ball extremely well in the first inning. In fact, they put 6 runs on us in the first inning. So, once we were kind of able to kind of weather that and get out of that, our guys did a really, really good job of answering in the bottom of the first and getting 3 runs. And then in the third inning, we ended up adding 7 more. So
we played Stevenson last night, first game. We started out slow. They scored 6 runs. Defense wasn't there. We started walking people and scored runs. Then we got back in the offensively, started hitting the ball, producing runs every inning. We didn't stop, and we knew we were winning from there. It was a great team win, great offense win, and ZB came back and shoved.
Game 2, must-win game to get the sweep in round 1 of the playoffs. Had Kate on the mound, shoved as per usual. Pitched a 1-run game through 6, I'm pretty sure. Team hit really well. Defense played great. Hitting, probably one of the best hitting games we've had all year. No errors at all. I don't even remember us making one. Sweep round 1. Got the Sweet 16 next.
Good luck in the Sweet 16.
That's right. On to tennis now, and our girls traveled down to Savannah, took a boat over to the islands, and played against the Sharks.
And our fearless leader, Coach Green, put up a great fight. Here's Ryan Heat and Hayden Johnson with a recap.
It was awesome. The girls played really well yesterday down in Savannah. I'm really proud of them. Taking on the Islands High School, we didn't know much about them, but we figured being in Savannah, they'd be pretty good at tennis. They were okay. They wasn't, the toughest team we played by any means, but they were playing without their number 2 player, so that's a challenge. They had a girl sick, and our girls jumped all over that and really beat them pretty quickly. Morgan struggled a little bit at number 1 singles. Their number 1 singles player was pretty good, but I was kind of surprised that she was leading Morgan. But I wouldn't put it past Morgan to have came back and won that match. But it didn't matter. The other girls picked Morgan up. Bailey won really fast at number 2, 6-0, 6-0. Our doubles teams jumped all over their girls as well. Both teams won their first set, and our number 2 doubles team won their first set 6-0. And in about 5 minutes later, they won the second set 6-0. So they were up. We were up 2 matches to none, and then Mia Callahan, who's been really unbelievable for us at number 3 singles all year, clinched the match for us that made school history. It's the first time we've ever been there. Mia won like 6-3, 6-1, I believe, and it was over. I was like, man, we drove all the way down there, and it was over just like that. So really proud of them. History being made is awesome for us, for a girls tennis team to get to the Final Four at Heritage. It's really, I didn't know if I'd ever see it, to be honest, and they've done it. They've been awesome all year, and we got to somehow figure a way to beat North Oconee now in the Final Four.
We did pretty good, and I'm so excited to go to the Final Four. And it is super hot out here, but it's beautiful. And we won 6-0, 6-0, and it was so good.
It was really fun to win. And we got it over real quick, so we were able to go cheer on everyone else who was still playing. And it was a good trip down here, and I'm glad we're getting to go home happy.
So I was having a pretty bad day, but we all have bad days, and that's fine. Honestly, all the credit to my team today, and I'm just so excited that we're going to the Final Four because we just made history at Heritage High School Girls Tennis, which is honestly unbelievable, and I'm just proud to be a part of this team, and I'm proud of all the girls that did win today. I'm super, super proud of them, and I'm super, super happy that we're going to the Final Four. I cannot express how happy I am.
Great job and good luck in the Final Four, girls, especially you, Coach Green. Moving on to soccer now, and our boys had to play against Marist.
And speaking of Marist, it's been 97 days since they had to smell what the stash was cooking.
The stash?
Coach Kraft.
Oh, yeah. And our girls had to tangle with Madison County.
Here's Liam Smart and Cole Price with a story.
So Wednesday we played in the Sweet 16. We had Madison County coming into play. They're from a really tough region, probably the best region in the state. They were their 4 seed though, so we were able to jump on them. We got a couple of early goals, a couple of really nice goals. Had a throw in that kind of bounced through the box, and Maddie Ray was able to poke it in, and then kind of chipped it over the keeper. And then we had a really nice play with Brooke and Molly. Gave it a little give and go there, and Molly was able to punch it into the net. So really nice goal, and then we got one in the second half, Matty Ray just kind of chipped one into the middle, and Madison County kind of tried to clear it and ended up kind of deflecting it into their own net. So 3-0, a big win. I would get to go to the Elite Eight now, going down to Savannah to play Islands, just like tennis did, and hopefully we can get a big win just like tennis did.
Yesterday, the girls soccer team played Madison County in the Sweet 16, and we won 3-0. So we'll be heading to Savannah to play Islands for the Elite Eight, which is the Heritage High School in the past 3 years, our second time going to the Elite Eight. We played it really good, and so I'm hoping next game we have a better outcome than we did last time we played in the Elite Eight, and I'm hoping we can make it to the Final Four and, just do our best.
For our Sweet 16 game, we ended up winning 3-0, and we scored 2 very good goals. But the third goal ended up being an own goal by one of the teammates because they dropped it back and it hit off the girl's foot into the goal. So that was a big plus for us, and it secured our lead even more. It was probably one of our best games we've ever played, and we're super excited to go to the Elite Eight.
So on Friday, we went down to Marist to take on them in our first round of state. We lost 4-0, but it was a good fight. We were just outmatched. Marist is a tough team coming from a tough region. They were the 1 seed, we were the 4 seed. We were expecting a tough game, and that's what we got. Our seniors really played their butts off, dedicated a lot to this program over the last 4 years. We're very appreciative of them. And looking into next year, while we are graduating 12 seniors, we're looking to build on our first state playoff appearance since 2017 and continue that progress towards building the success of our program.
So Marist last Friday, it was a tough loss, but I'm really proud of where we came this season. We came a long way from barely talking to each other, and now we're basically as tight as could be. Just team chemistry really built well along the season, and hope it builds to next year.
So we had a pretty tough game against Marist last Friday. They ended up beating us 4-0, knocking us out of the state playoff game. But I think we had a good season, and I'm going to miss all the seniors. And I'm excited to see what the future holds for our program.
Great job, girls, and that was a good season, boys.
And moving on to sports trivia now, it's time for a Champions Edition only this week, except for Carson Green.
That's right, because we're back to the usual. Carson, Damon, and Cameron will ask us questions. And speaking of which, why aren't you in this edition, Tate?
I don't want to talk about it. Roll the clip, please.
Oh, yeah. Little song for the sneakerheads.
FTC.
Why not?
561.
Let me get a
heat check. Can I get a heat check? Heat check. Let me get a.
About 250. All right, Bobby. Another week, another edition. I heard you got some things to say before we get started.
Yes, look around you. I'm gone international. Green, they tape you in the hallways behind the brick. I'm international. I guess y'all got wind CBS, ABC is after me, but that's besides the point. All right, Carson.
All right, back now here with six-time champ, defended champion. Couldn't really make any good sports trivia questions last week. His were pretty easy, but hey, he's pretty good at guessing them. How do you feel coming to this week?
Well, I'm ready, and I'm not guessing. I just know it. I mean, there's a lot of times, I just know them. I don't have to guess at a lot of them unless you go back to like 1956 for some kind of 24-second shot clock thing y'all came up with. But yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to go. Who's the competitors today?
We got Jameson, Tate, and Bobby.
Okay, on to the next one.
All right, for the first question, complete Ric Flair's famous catchphrase. To be the man, you've got to beat.
Really? To be the man, you've got to beat the man.
Be the man.
The man. Okay. For the second question, who has won the most NBA dunk contests? A, Vince Carter, B, Dominique Wilkins, C, Michael Jordan, or D, Nate Robinson?
Well, again, there should be an asterisk by this one as well because Dominique really won 2 or 3 more, but the judges, just didn't see the same dunks everybody else in the world saw. I'm going to go with Michael Jordan.
Hey, I'm going to have to go with Dominique.
Man, I don't know. I'm going to go Vince Carter.
All right, for the third question. What MLB team plays at Fenway Park? A, Red Sox, B, Mariners, C, Orioles, or D, Blue Jays?
Well, if you don't know this one, you should never. If you miss this one, you should never be allowed to participate in this trivia game again. But you said the Major League Baseball team that plays in Fenway Park. That's the Boston Red Sox.
Anyway, what was the first one?
The Red Sox.
It will be the Red Sox.
The Red Sox.
All right, for the bonus now. The bonus is a little different this week. Can you name? You get a point for every team you name. Can you name the
I can
four?
name a bunch of teams.
Can you name the 4 current NFL teams that have never played in the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I can name them.
Name them then.
All right.
Hey, we got 2 minutes on the clock.
2 minutes on the clock. They've never played in it or
Never played in it.
Never played in it. Jacksonville Jaguars.
12 seconds later.
Cleveland Browns. That's 2.
3 days later.
Detroit Lions.
All right, you got one more guess.
No, I get more time.
Well, hurry,
they didn't have.
That's it. That's it. Stop the clock.
They didn't have a clock running down. There's no way they had a clock running down. No, they did not.
It's the
No, they did not.
Browns, Lions.
You get 4 guesses. That's 2.
A few moments later.
The Texans.
You got one more guess.
A few minutes later.
So, any final guess? No.
No, the Jets. Like they won one.
This is easy, man. I'm going to say the New York Jets.
Okay, that's one guess.
That's one. I'm going to say, oh, man. I'm going to say Cincinnati Bengals.
Okay, that's 2.
Many months later.
2 more. Who is it? Seahawks.
Is that your guess?
Yes.
All right, that's 3.
1 eternity later.
And the Cardinals.
All right, that's 4.
Ding, 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 ding. What happened?
All right, back here now. This week actually ended in a tie between Jameson and Coach Green, and we'll have to give you part 2 next week.
Back to the news now, and if you have a special talent, we here at the 5-Star News would like to hear it from you. 5-Star News reporters Alex Akijan and Gunnar Bryson have started a brand new segment called HHS Special Talents. Here's episode 1 with Caden Summers. What's her special talent? Let's find out now.
Do you have a special talent? Whoa! Just got this ball. I guess that could be my special talent. But I'm sure you have a special talent too. So why don't you come tell us, and we'll record you, ask you questions, and see just how special you are. We heard that you had a special talent. What is your special talent?
I spirit dreamed for like 4 years. My parents got married, and after that, it's surreal and it's just amazing. My favorite words: Wie geht es dir? Guten Morgen or Gute Nacht. Gute Nacht means good night. Guten Morgen is good morning, and Wie geht es dir is how are you?
And that was Caden Summers with her special talent. We have a lot of students gifted with special talents, and stay tuned for our next episode where we will be finding more students with more special talents.
Wowza. Now that's a special talent right there. Foreign languages are tough. We have one more segment for you today, and it's those 2 funny fellas, Hilltop and Stove Daddy. Let's see if they can make you laugh today. Take it away, guys.
What up, big ballers? It's your boy Stove Daddy with
Hilltop.
And we're back with a new edition of the Jokesters. We got some great jokes coming your way. Stay tuned. All right, I'm with Aggie John for the first joke. Why shouldn't you write with a broken pencil?
I don't know.
Because it's pointless.
All right, back with Carson for the second joke of this segment. Carson, what has ears but can't hear?
I don't know.
A cornfield.
All right, I'm with Cameron for the third joke. What's red and is bad for your teeth?
Popsicles.
A brick.
All right, I'm with Annie for the last joke of this segment. Annie, what's orange and sounds like a parrot?
What?
A carrot.
Great job, guys. That was actually pretty good. But now that'll do it for this Friday edition of the 5-Star News. Hope everyone has a great weekend, and we'll see you back here Wednesday with a brand new report. But until then, stay classy, Heritage.